Hello and welcome to another Minecraft video, and finally we're at the penultimate town centre video, and this time we're going to be sort of looking at the necessary industries is the only way I can describe it really. So we've got like the school and the laundrette. Now obviously laundrettes you don't really tend to see nowadays, but I mean washing your clothes is a bit of a necessity. And then you've got the emergency services at the other end of the world. So this is the school now. It's Stampy's. There's no hiding that. It is just Stampy's build. It's got the different classrooms. So you've got combat in here. I mean, obviously the only difference is I've changed the flag. Yeah, just shoot both of those. Pretty easy. You've got swimming. Again, I mean, if you wanted proper swimming in this world, you'd go to the swimming pool. The bell, which does work the same as Stampy's. Gardening in here. Of course, it's got all the flowers already planted. And the plants at the back. Or I say plants, actually, mushrooms are technically not plants. And then, of course, the baking room, which it's got lights and stuff and the piping. It kind of looks like a cooking room. As close as Minecraft can get. Obviously, again, it is all of the rooms in the classes are just copied from Stampy's. And it, of course, has the playground, which it's quite nice. I mean, considering where it is, I mean, you've got like the swings there, seesaw, where and then slide, which is just stairs downwards. Yeah, I mean, where you are next to Statue Park with the and then the amusement park's behind it, and then of course you've got the big Enderman statue there as well, which is part of Statue Park. It's quite a nice location. And that is the school, and the laundrette is just down the road, so might as well just walk down there, and then I'll cut, and then we'll do the emergency services, which are at the back of the world. So here's the laundrette. We can just pick one of the soaps. This one's my favourite one. I don't have an extra t-shirt on, but I can still demonstrate it. So if I grab one, you do that, put them in there, wash it for a certain amount of time, and then you can release it. So yeah, it's pretty good. Of course, even the names of the soaps are named after Stampy's. It's not very original of me, is it really? But I mean, it is just, again, a tutorial build. But that is, apart from the hotel in the amusement park, that's the last Stampy build that we've got. Now we're going to go to the hospital. And here is the hospital, again, behind Nickelodeon Universe. This was built for a competition with the key workers. So yeah, I've got a plaque up there. Yeah, the Pleasure World Hospital. It has, of course, the ambulance outside. This is like the waiting area. And you've got you can buy apples to keep the doctor away. You've got the desk there as well. I think the apples, it should have been berries as well, because like grapes are normally quite good for in hospital. And obviously berries are the closest you can get. You got this, just a ward in here. You go through here, this is the children's, the whole thing could be the children's area really. Yeah, you've got a smaller room in there, although it does seem to have some foliage inside, so we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, I think it's like a parent and kid room in there, like, so they're kind of isolation if you've got like a virus. Yeah, it's got a nice rainbow there. A lot of hospitals have a rainbow. This is like another isolated room where it's got like a sink and stuff, so you can, if you just live in there for a certain amount of time, and then the toilets, which is for everyone in there. and the next floor up is pretty much the same. You've just got a corridor, then some open beds, a sort of separate room in there. It's a little bit more empty because it hasn't got the rainbow in it, but got the 2 beds there, toilets are the same, and then the separate rooms the same. So it's quite a basic floor plan, but it has most of the things that are like necessary for a hospital. And then you've of course got the helipad, but the helicopter's taken off so it can hold that thank you key workers sign, which it's because there's like 4 different builds. So you've got the emergency buildings, and then you've got the truck driver at the end, which is like a key worker job. And the ambulance here does actually have an interior, although I don't think there's any access to it. No, I need to fix that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a bed and equipment in there. This is the fire station. And you can go into the fire engine here, which has just like shelves for the equipment, but there's no equipment sadly in there. But you can imagine that there would be. This and the police station are pretty much the same floor plan. Yeah, it's got quite a bit in here actually, to be fair. I mean, you've got uniforms and the thunderstorm outside. I hope it doesn't set fire to anything though, but at least if it does, we've got the fire engine here. There's a working fire alarm, which I quite like. Then you've just got stuff for the firefighters while they're like just in the sort of top floor if they're waiting for someone to call or whatever, and if they're just here and in the sort of office area. So you've got like the dartboard and the pool table. Again, top floor, the helicopter's taken off. And the working fire pole, which uses honey. So that's the fire station. Police station, it's got, again, a different design vehicle. It's got like a little prison cell, which we can actually, use the bed to sleep through the thunderstorm. Yeah, it's just got the iron bars on each side, so it's like a prison. And the building is pretty simple. It's just you got uniforms. I'm not really sure what they're supposed to be for. Maybe like tracking devices and then clocks. I don't really know what you need clocks for though. The garage is empty again. Yeah, of course there's like a reception desk if you're waiting to come in, and all the cells are literally the same, and they're just very small, but that's kind of the idea. I used to have it so you could get locked in, but then I thought if you were in survival then you'd probably be actually stuck in there, so it's probably best that we don't. But yeah, there's 10 cells altogether, and they're all exactly the same. And again, the helicopter has taken off. And the final thing at this part for the key workers is the truck driver, because of course they delivered everything that we needed really. It was built like during lockdown, all of these, when of course it's still here because we still need to appreciate the people who work in the tertiary industry. I've left that sign up as a little marker, but yeah, of course it was built during COVID when people were recognising them a bit more. So you've got like the truck there, which is representing the delivery people who delivered all the goods that we needed during those difficult times. So that's what that represents. But of course, they're still important job roles because, you know, they're getting goods to people who can't go to shops. So they still need to be appreciated now, just like the rest of the emergency services up here. And, well, all of the other tertiary industries that we can see that are represented as well. So that is the sort of tertiary industries video. I hope you enjoyed it, and next time we've got the final town centre video, which is just kind of going to be the rest of the attractions that don't fit into many categories.